We are now standing in the ancient synagogue, Abraham Avinu. This synagogue was built by the Jews in the year 1540, who had survived the Spanish expulsion. Sadly enough, Jewish life was cut short here in 1929 when the Arabs rioted and massacred 67 Jews. One of the Jews who survived, Avraham Frankel, managed not only to save himself, but he ran to the Holy Ark and he grabbed out a Torah scroll. And as he was being deported from Hevron, he swore to the British officer, "I swear to you, we're going to come back. We're going to pray again, and Jewish life will be renewed in this synagogue." The British officer laughed at him and said, "There's absolutely no way. As long as we control Palestine, you and your type won't be allowed." Over the period of 50 years, the Arabs had defiled the synagogue, using it as a cattle pen. In 1976, a very special professor from Russia, Ben Sion Tavga, arrived in the Holy Land, and he decided to make this his life mission, to rededicate and refurnish the synagogue. Despite obstacles, both from within and from without, Professor Tavga prevailed. And in 1983, we were able to rededicate the synagogue. At that rededication ceremony, thousands of Jews came, singing and dancing through the streets of Hebron. One of those Jews was an old man, 92 years old, and in his hands he was carrying none other than a Torah scroll. Everyone asked him, "Who are you?" And he says, "My name is Avraham Frankel. I am 92 years old today. God gave me long days and long years so I could fulfill my vow to that British officer. And I could see Jewish life preserved here once again." And this 92-year-old survivor danced through the alleyways of Hevron, bringing back that very Torah scroll he had saved in 1929. This very Torah was brought back by the 92-year-old survivor, Abraham Frankel. According to many of the experts, this Torah not only survived the 29 massacre, but this Torah also survived the Spanish expulsion, making it at least over 500 years old. Every Shabbat, we read from the Sefer Torah during the Mincha service. And every Friday night, Shabbat morning, the Sephardic Jews of Kiryat Arba join the Sephardic Jews of Hevron to continue to pray here, to study here, and continue Jewish life. This Torah is our proof. Hevron me'az u'letamid, Hevron from then and forever. Inquisitions, pogroms, massacres, sniper shootings, suicide bombers did not drive us out. And please God, no corrupt politician will drive us out either. Hevron will continue, Be'ezrat Hashem, please God, forever and ever. And this Torah is what gives us the strength and inspiration to know that God will never forsake His people, God will never abandon His inheritance, and we Jewish people will return and will stay here forever and ever. Amen.